Freaking sucks when you can feel it there and you can't do shit all about it. Okay, we definitely won that fight, and that was definitely not worth the shitty amount of experience we got. As we get one of the cooler characters in the game, who unfortunately does not stick with us for nearly long enough. So, let's see. All I know is that you do lose him eventually, and then it kind of sucks after that, because you never do get someone as strong or proficient as he is in the combat department. Either way, yes, they're sent by Golbez. Who else do you think sent them? Who else here has an evil name? Freak. It's always freaking Golbez. He's got the evilest name in any Final Fantasy game. They're crying out freaking loud. I'm not going to spoil the end because I'm sure some of you don't know what it is, but I'm fairly certain it turns out that certain people who are evil now aren't evil in the future. I'm fairly sure that's the way it turns out, and there's like a mastermind behind it all, and etc, etc. Much like Final Fantasy 1, where there's a guy behind the four fiends. It turns out it's a guy you kick, whose ass you kicked first off in the game. Spoiler alert. Though it's probably late by now. Whatever, you have to watch my videos backwards if you want spoiler alerts. Because I'm just going to assume that you guys, as I was saying, you guys will probably either know the story or just not care about the story if you're watching this, so whatever. As far as I'm concerned, the story can take a back seat to whatever I'm doing. Is it fire? As we play the magic guessing game, and as I keel this guy before he keels over, that's going to be a running joke here. It's a terrible pun. I might just have to stop that joke because it is getting terrible. I blame the typos for that joke. Every time I see it, I just can't help but make some stupid joke about keeling over. Whatever. I blame the translators. It's entirely the translators' fault. Not my fault in the slightest. It's entirely the translators who should have known better than to put keel instead of heel. As we're off the mountain already at, it was a hell of a lot shorter than I remembered it, as we have to fight some more of these things. Fast forward. No one wants to see me fight things like that repeatedly. Why is everyone only level 10 that I get? Like, seriously, Rosa was level 10. The Bard was level 5, actually. I'm pretty sure Rydia was like around level 5 too. Level 10 just seems... Right now, that's just the level they're throwing as. Just level 10. So, apparently... Cecil is ridiculously over-leveled right now. As I waste rest for MP for no real reason. Whatever. I believe we get to the castle part soon as I fast forward my way a little bit and run into a random encounter. Fast forward my way to victory because no one wants to watch me fight this stuff repeatedly. Sorry about that, just checking to see if I was stoned. There's a pun waiting to happen. I'm not going to make a joke, I'll let you guys make a joke. Because it's way too obvious. As much as the keel joke may have been way too obvious. I really hope I'm going the right way, because if I'm not, I'm going to be pissed. Screw this. As my recording cut out some time ago, but we beat that fight and we went the right way. And we're now at Fabul, the town where the monks look like they're wearing helmets, because, and his head is disappearing through the gate. How freaking right. Oh, seriously, it looks like they're wearing some kind of helmet. They're basically just reskins of the guards from the first castle, which I never showed. But all they did was make their helmets in that flesh-colored and erase the seams, basically. Kind of. You can still see like where they would be wearing the helmets, technically. It's kind of a lame skinning job, but whatever. And I believe it's the fire crystal here. Fiery passion of the Buddhist monks or whatever. That king is not bold enough to be king, I'm sorry. Oh, the secret entrance. barely obvious secret entrance under that text bubble. As soon as it goes by, everyone knows what a pressure plate is. Especially if you watch me play Zelda, there's a few of those pressure plates. Well, actually, I can't even remember if I actually had to use a pressure plate like that when I recorded Zelda. I don't think I actually went and showed you guys one of those pressure plates. But if you've played classic Zelda, it's the exact same shape and everything. It's obvious. It's painfully obvious, as I'm not even showing any respect to the story right now. Yes, crystals were stolen from everyone else and all that stuff. Yes, protect your crystal, because if you protect your crystal, I won't have to go to that freaking magnet cave. No one wants to go to that. I don't want to go to that, but I'm going to have to. So yeah. I increased the speed the text goes by at a little bit. I'm not sure why it was going by pretty fine earlier, but I only increased it by 1. It's not even max, it's 1 before max. And like, it's insanely fast already. Ridiculous. Okay, I should probably read that, know what I'm doing. So, oh yeah, that's right, we're defending the castle. With dummy, and dummy. Thank freaking God we healed. I just remembered the pause key is right next to the record key, so I could technically pause this every time the recording stops. I'm gonna forget, but once again, I have to remember the recording stops anyway, so I might as well hit the record again button. That's just the way I mapped it, because I figured the square bracket key would be easier to hit than the key it's auto mapped to, which is F11. Because on my keyboards you have to hold down Shift to hit. As I was saying, you have to hold down Shift to hit F11 on my keyboard, because F11 or F9 or whatever it is as default is set to my volume control buttons. So I'd either mute my sound unintentionally, or I'd lower it, which I do not want to do. So yeah, we're obviously doing a very good job of protecting this castle. Worst protecting of castle job ever, as we can't even jump in the way of the explosions. First off, you let them plant C4 in the walls. There's your first problem. You might want to find the people playing the C4 in your walls before, you know, going out. I don't know why this stupid ass bard is with us. Like, riddle me that. That's freaking Lacey returns just when no one wants her to return. No one likes you, Lacey. Get out of here. Can't even tell if you're a very effeminate man or a woman. For all I know, you could be both. You could be a freaking hermaphrodite. That's why no one likes you. Well, there goes all my hermaphrodite subscribers. Which I'm pretty sure we have none. As 2 monks get left behind because we're that great with teamwork. Okay. Oh, good news, the king evacuated, but not that anyone cares because he's probably gonna end up dead anyway. Spoiler alert. Actually, I'm pretty sure he does survive because he actually does evacuate. Though, any other castle situation, he would be dead because there's so many freaking people that die in this game, it's not even funny. Like, might as well just call this Final Fantasy Everybody Dies. Though I haven't seen the end, so I can't tell you how true or false that statement would be. But there are a lot. Let's put it that way. Like, they even kill off kids. It's ridiculous. Probably spoiled a little bit too much there, but whatever. And I didn't tell you their names, so it's alright. If they don't have names, you don't care about them. As far as you're concerned, they could be Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm not sure why the 2 other bitches who fought monsters with us are too afraid to fight other things. Whatever, this dumbass here unlocked the door because he's apparently a monster. Yes, apparently you couldn't recognize the green skin under his reskinned helmet. Freaking idiots. See, you freaking just let Piccolo waltz in here and do what he wants. And now we're screwed here. Might as well sit on the throne and die on it and make an epic skeleton. I'm not gonna bother healing him, unless I really have to later. Until then, screw it. I'm just gonna kick the shit out of this. What is it? Hermaphrodite? I almost called it transvestite. I'm starting to change my lingo here. As I move my computer / laptop to my lap instead of beside me on the bed, because that was forcing me to contort my body in various painful ways. Painful indeed. After a while, anyway. Legs are fairly numb. And of course this dumbass trips because he's probably weak as shit, so now we have to defend his freaking owner. As he hides! Oh, he is so useful to the cause right now. If you're gonna charge, you better do more than just shout charge. Screw this. Wow. And we have to fight Cain. Spoiler alert, Cain is a douche. For now. Also in the version I play on the PS1, his name is spelled with a K and not a C. At least I'm pretty sure. That might be just a translator fuck up or whatnot. I'm not sure. Why Cain? Why? Why did he have to betray us for someone else who I'm going to presume is Lynch? Because Cain Lynch 2, the game sucked. A lot. Okay, Cain should be done by now. Like, what would have been half his health? Why'd you betray us? Quadruple ellipsis, that's why. Freak sakes. I'm also fairly certain this fight's impossible to win. As I die. I hope it was impossible to win. Yep, it was. There are a lot of impossible to win fights in here sometimes, which kinda sucks. Yeah. Spoiler alert, Final Fantasy X has an impossible to lose fight, which some people didn't like because it's basically making you sit through what should have probably been a cutscene while tapping the A button. It's basically an interactive cutscene. You just hit the button and you can not even be looking for that fight. Which is why it kind of sucked, because it's impossible to lose because you have... I'm pretty sure you either don't take damage, or if you do take damage you have so much health it doesn't matter. Or you take damage but it's not reflected in your health bar or something like that. I forget because it's been a while since I played Final Fantasy X, but that is an impossible to lose fight. Which is a complete 360 from this game with the impossible to win fights. And we lost our white mage. She lasted like probably 2 videos. Maybe 3 if we're very, very lucky. So yeah. We just lost our white mage after probably 2 videos. I'm gonna assume it's... yeah, it looks like it's going to be 2 videos. So yeah, that's how great she was. Okay, dumb bitch, you have healing magic. You better revive us, you stupid twat. Yeah, you better kill us. Freaking idiot. We better also have full health too. You better have inexplicably full mana. Though I might be expecting too much from that, but I'm pretty sure we will. Either that, we're all gonna have 1 HP and we're all gonna be dead next round anyway. We will find out as we join the depression party. Yes, yes, don't give up. Let's give him the classic Mickey Mouse speech. You can't give up now! Wow, that was incredibly bad. That was the worst Mickey Mouse impression ever on my part. I will apologize for my terrible, terrible voice. As I said, I'm not a voice actor, that's why I'm not reading this and getting people voices. If I were a voice actor, I wouldn't be so damn terrible at it. Where am I even going? I'm 90% sure there's no treasures in there, but I'm not going to waste my time checking, so let's... Hermes. You couldn't throw a healing pot there? We could just camp by the healing pot like noobs? He was injured, he wasn't even there. He was retreating. Riddle me that. What am I doing here? I know I'm going for a secret, but for whatever reason my character walked to the side, which kind of bugged me. Still wish there was a way to run in this game. Because I'm holding down what would probably be the B button, nothing's happening. X, nothing's happening. Y button's the menu. So yeah. Definitely. I'm sure there's secrets in here.